Supporting 2 drink minimum through the Amazon link is the next step in the evolution.
Celebrity voice impersonator.
Party people in the place to be. What's going on? It's me. This is the non-spoiler edition of 10 Cloverleaf Lane. I liked it. I dug it. John Goodman was good in his role. John Goodman's weight and his heavy breaths that he has to take played well in the role. Turns out the trailer was slightly misleading in that it didn't convey, to me at least, how off John Goodman's character is, and it should have. Though the trailer did give away a little bit too much in terms of, and this is not a spoiler, like it tells you, like the line where the guy's like, he was like, oh, you trying to escape? I was trying to get in. Like, that gives away, that's a plot point for a significant part of the movie. That's a plot point for probably 20 minutes of the movie, the first 20 minutes of the movie. Like, they kind of give that away, so it kills some of the tension there. There's a beginning scene that's not needed. It seems like it's filler, and by the time we get to the end, at least for me, my suspicions about what was really going on, because John Goodman's character doesn't tell you exactly what was going on, and by proxy, or doesn't tell her, the chick, Michelle's her name, that's not much of a spoiler, what's going on, and by proxy doesn't tell you exactly what's going on. And you start to build suspicions and thoughts about what's really happening, and part of the ending was a little too unbelievable for me. Whomever was in the end, in that big scene, I needed their evolution to happen more organically. I think the evolution that happens, I think the destination where they get to by the end of the movie is a bit too much of a leap. I feel like they could have taken the 10 to 15 minutes in the beginning of the movie of nonsense that we didn't necessarily need and put that towards the end of the movie, so that the evolution of what happens in the end of the movie isn't such a big leap as it is. And I feel like that was slightly, by the time we got there, I was like, I can see this, but there needed to be another step. You know what I mean? There needed to be, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, you've made it to senior year of high school, but I don't see a transcript for junior year. You need junior year. You know what I mean? At least the credits from junior year. I need, you know what I mean? Like, how are you walking the stage and I didn't see you there all of junior year? You know what I mean? Like, I need something. I needed some other, they needed to take the fluff at the beginning and put it at the end. I felt like the acting was good. I felt like Mary Elizabeth Winstead, if I'm saying her name right, was good, was palatable, worked. John Goodman, of course, is John fucking Goodman. What can you say bad about him? The other guy in it, I feel like, if I'm wrong, I may be wrong, but I feel like he was Private Dancer on Scrubs. Fucking looked like it to me. And yeah, I feel like they probably could have spent a little bit more money on the end special effects, because I can't imagine this movie cost a whole lot of money. It couldn't have. It couldn't possibly have cost a whole lot of money. I'm not spoiling anything. It's basically taking place in a bunker. That's what the fucking trailer's showing you. So, small budget, small cast. I feel like they could have expanded the budget a bit for the end, if they were going to do that at the end. And I feel like they were missing a step there. So, in the end, 10 Cloverfield Lane from me gets, what did I give it? 10? I think I gave it 10 out of 15, because the parts that worked. It was fine. It was PG-13 movie. I didn't know that until I bought the ticket, and it was fine for PG-13. Didn't need to be R, because it was a smaller scope. It was a smaller scale movie, right, where most of the dialogue and action was taking place. Just the thought of some of the things that were about to happen were enough to, oh my gosh, like that was enough because of how they played it out. So it didn't need to be all super gory and shit and make an R rating. It's fine at PG-13. You know, some movies worked on PG-13, some movies work on R. I, for the record, didn't see the original Cloverfield. I saw reviews of it, heard it was terrible. It didn't interest me at the time of coming out. This one barely interested me at all. Like, the only reason I went to go see it was because I had some time to kill, and it was the only movie showing at the time that looked interesting at all. Yeah, if that's what happens, like, if you can't go see Deadpool again, right? And there's nothing. I don't think there's anything else that's out right now that even looks decent at all. So if you're not gonna see Deadpool again, then and you just feel like getting out of the house for a couple of hours, you know, throwing back some popcorn or whatever, yeah, that's fine. You think, but not entirely too hard. Like you're thinking along with the main character, which and you're trying to piece some stuff together, and as things fall into place, you're like, okay, and it's not like a burden to try to think along with the plot. It's just the plots. That's just how it works. So totally fine with it. Like I said, about 10 is fine. Is a fine number for it. Fine girl. Speaking of fine, shit. Yeah, and I think 10's a fine number for it because the acting works, the psychological nature of it works. The ending doesn't work entirely for me. I feel like that was kind of slapped together in the begin. So yeah, minus the beginning and the end, the middle, minus the 2 pieces of bread, the meat of this movie is good enough to give me about a 10 because I'm feeling generous. Party people, tell me what you think. Get down there in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. Click some of the links in the description. Why don't you? And help keep the party going. Alright? Alright. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Suplex City, Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, Suplex City, bitch.